Today we're doing 9.4, which is exponential growth. It's a lot of story problems, so we need to know how to do the exponential growth function. So the way you figure it out is y equals, this c here is your initial amount, and that's multiplied by 1 plus the rate it's growing at, written as a decimal, and then to the power of time. T is the time. So where I'm saying rate as a decimal is most often they're going to give it to you as a percentage. So for example, if they tell you it's a 12% increase, you're going to write that as 0.12. If they tell you it's a 35% increase, you're going to write that as 0.35. If it's a 2% increase, you just move the decimal place 2 spots to the left. So it's 0.02. So you're just taking the decimal place every single time and going 2 spots to the left, 2 spots to the left, 2 spots to the left. And then sometimes if there's no value there, you have to fill in a 0. One thing that people kind of mess up on sometimes is like something like this, 1.75%. You still have to move it 2 spots to the left. So it's really 0.0175 for that decimal. So this first example here, it says that you deposit $500 at 8% interest for 6 years. Okay, so we're doing the initial 1 plus the rate as a decimal to the power of time. So our initial is what we deposit. That's like your starting amount. So we deposit $500 times 1 plus our rate as a decimal, so 8%. So we've got to move it 2 spots. So that means it's 0.08 for 6 years. So our time is 6. So y equals 500 times 1.08 to the 6th power. So you should just type that in your calculator exactly the way it looks. So we'll go 500 times 1.08 to the power of 6. And so I get that I would have about $793.44. You got to round to the nearest hundredth on money. Okay, so on the next one, it says a fish is 0.3 grams and grows 10% per day. So every day, find the weight after 6 weeks. So they're measuring their time in days, but we need to find how much it is after 6 weeks. So you have to think, how many days are there in a week? Times how many weeks, we're saying 6. So that means we have 42 days is what our time is going to be. So you have to pay attention to what unit of measure they're using. Okay, so y equals the initial times 1 plus, it's our rate as a decimal. So write in what our rate is as a decimal. Take that decimal place and go boop, boop, 2 spots. And then, like I said, we're measuring it in days. So if it's 6 weeks, that's 42 days. So y is 0.3 times 1.1. You can add the 0 if you want, but you don't have to the power of 42. So let's see how much it weighs. It is 0.3. Oh, you guys can't see that, sorry. 0.3 times 1.1, power of 42. That is 18.43 grams is what we get there.